What's up, everybody? It is I, your clean-cut God of Extreme, Tribal God of Extreme, Peter Joseph here for a Sunday evening video. Right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there in my pants, otherwise known as the description box below. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if you like. You don't have to, but if you want to, please be respectful. Because if not, you're out of here. You'll get sent to the Shadow Realm where Satan and Ozzy will eat your soul. So don't do that. Go on your dead channel with 35 subs. Nobody gives two fucks about it. Make all the crappy community posts you want that nobody gives two fucks about. Act like a complete moron, because you're not going to do it on my channels. So if you don't like it, talk shit, because you ain't going to do something about it anyway. So go fuck yourself. And that's that. But for everybody else who wants to leave a comment on the topic at hand. And like Trick Willie would say, let's talk about it. And that's that. Alright, like I said, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one, because you miss anything, you need a life. And you're pretty much SOL. You know what that means by now. I don't think I need to tell you. And that's that. And if you're here for the very first time, you're thinking about subscribing, well, please do. Because when you do subscribe, as we say in the business, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, you relax, grab a big cold one, or just grab a cold one. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. If you like it, once again, great. You know, get out of here, go fuck yourself, go on your dead channel, or go on somebody else's channel. And, do your shit there. But it is what it is, because you ain't gonna do it on mine. If you don't like it, like I said, go fuck yourself. Let me move on. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday, Football Sunday, Week 5, Resident Evil 5. Week 5 in the NFL and the league where they play for pay. Well, we already know the Niners had that epic Thursday night game, overtime win in Levi South, otherwise known as SoFi Stadium, 26-23. So we finish up the Sunday slate with some pretty decent games. The Eagles lost to the Broncos 21-17. And that makes the Niners the #1 seed in the NFC. You gotta love it. Even though it hurts when I lose because I picked the Eagles to win. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do there? Giants lost today. Oh, Vic Tibertel, my good buddy. I can't wait for that post-game riot. And the Yankees riot tonight. Oh, baby, the Yankees are getting destroyed. Yankees are getting destroyed right now. Last check, it was 11-0 Blue Jays, with basically giving the Yankees an ass raping without lube. Oh, it feels so good. It's so good. But now, the Yankees have come back, but not by much. It is now 13-5. 2 out, top of the 7th. So the Yankees didn't die yet, but, they're still down by 8 runs. And let's see how they got the runs. Hold on 1 second. I know Vladimir Guerrero with a grand salami with extra New York filthy cheese made it 11-0. Actually 9-0. And then Dalton Varsho with a 2-run dick shot. That's home run for you people at home. Made it 11-0. Then it was 12-0 after George Springer hit a home run in the 5th inning. Then the Yankees started coming back. Cody Bellinger, a 2-run shot, scoring Judgy Wudgy, who really isn't doing anything today, 12-2. And then Varsho with his, I believe, his second home run of the day, 13-2. And then Judgy Wudgy with an RBI single, big fucking deal, make it 13-3. Bellinger with a sac fly, making it 13-4. And then Ben Rice Aroni, not that New York treat, but, makes it 13-5. Now it's 13-7 as Yanks put up a big 5 spot. So this game is getting a little bit close. But Jays have a 6-run lead going in, not even in there yet. Stanton with a 2-run double to score Judgy Wudgy and Ben Rice, so Judgy Wudgy and Stanton, couple of hits, Judgy Wudgy 2 for 3, 2 runs, 2 runs scored, RBI, a walk and a strikeout. Stanton 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs, so at least they're getting hits, and get a couple RBIs here and there, but they need them to really, 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 do some damage. Because right now, as the way it stands, if it holds, the Blue Jays could go up 2-0. Game 3 will be at that construction site, Yankee Stadium, on Tuesday night and Wednesday night. And I think Game 5 will be Friday night in Toronto, where the Blue Jays never lose. But right now it's top of the 7th inning, and they just changed the pitcher. Mason Fluharty replaces Tommy Nance, and that's it. So, Stanton on first, Jazz Chisholm at the plate. Yankees down 6, 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. And tonight, we got Detroit and Seattle. Detroit, surprisingly, with a 1-0 lead over the surging Seattle Mariners. So what happens with that tonight. Tomorrow night, we got the Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers up 1-0. And Milwaukee, which means the good land, up 1-0 over the Cubs. So we got that tomorrow, and then, like I said, Game 3 for the Yankees at 8:08 on Tuesday. So if you want to watch that instead of watching better programming, which is NXT Showdown going head-to-head with AEW, then nobody's going to watch. So pick or choose, what are you going to watch? The Yankees or NXT TNA Showdown? Or you watch both and then don't watch AEW. Whatever you're going to do on your Tuesday night, do it well and be safe and be well. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, but hope everybody had a great weekend. The first official weekend of October. Not too shabby here today. Nice little warm day on a Sunday, October the 5th, 2025. As, getting closer to Halloween, about a little over 3 weeks away. And, pretty much, 4 weeks from today, we have to turn the clock back an hour. So, by the time the sun goes down, it'll be around 5 o'clock. It gets dark around 5:15-ish, 5:20-ish. So, and that's going to go all the way up until about February when it starts creeping up to about 6 o'clock. And then by the time we hit March, back it's around 7 o'clock, it gets around dark. So around this time in March, the sun will be going down. So, and then we turn the clock forward in March, and then we get more light, and sunsets. The sun goes down around 8:30, then it gets dark by about 8:45, close to 9 o'clock, and then, the cycle continues. And we got that, but getting near the time where probably next week, after Columbus Day, we're going to start getting around 6 o'clock sunsets, and it gets dark around 6:15, 6:20, So, by the end of the month, get ready for 5 o'clock dark time. So when you're coming home from work, it's dark. Unless you live on the West Coast. But it is what it is. But get ready for, next Monday is Columbus Day, and then 2 weeks after that is Halloween. Turn the clock back, and then we have Veterans Day coming up. We vote, and then nobody's going to vote for governor or whatever it is. Who cares? Mayor. Nobody gives 2 fucks about that. And then pretty soon, we got Thanksgiving, the start of the holiday season, and the greatest month in the world, the greatest people who celebrate birthdays in the world starts, and the countdown to level 49, and the countdown to 2026. So, we're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting there, just about 9-10 weeks away from Christmas. You gotta love it. So a little over 60, almost 70 some odd days until level 49, my friends. I can't wait. 1 year closer to 50, and that's pretty much it. Alright, but we'll talk about that in December. But right now, on this Sunday evening, October the 5th, 2025, right here on the Kill Demons channel, I am Peter Joseph, your gracious host. I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling and whatever the fuck I want to talk about. You like it? Great. You don't? Well, fuck you, man. That's it. Alright, got a couple of videos coming your way tonight. Let's start it off with your WWE Smackdown review for this past Friday night, October the 3rd, 2025. And we are emanating from the Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, for losers. As we all know, Ohio is for losers. Even though, a good friend of mine, Minnie, lives there in Dayton, Ohio. You gotta love it. Big ups to Minnie. Love you. Great content. Keep up the good work. That's all I gotta say about that. See, there are female shooters on here that are way better than you. Issa, Minnie, Denise Salcido, Lauren Luge, and so many. Not that many, but there are some good ones out there. Some good ones, and check them out. On time, on cue, do it now. Alright, we move on. Alright, so our commentary team, as always, well, as it's been last week, we had Michael Cole, and the man who smokes more fucking weed than you do, and Michael Cole combined, and that's, oh yeah, man, oh yeah, the Kool-Aid man himself, Booker T. Sucker, oh yeah. So, I hope Booker T gets the job on Friday nights. I'm getting sick of Corey Graves. Put him back in NXT. I wouldn't give two fucks. And we get that. Alright, so what's up? Meh show, not great, but still, there were certain things that were good, certain things that were not so good. And let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. So, we start off with the band, and that's Cody! MD Cody! You bitch! Alright, Cody comes out, does another missionary-style promo, asks, "Hey, you want to talk about?" The same thing every fucking week! And it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it! Beetlejuice reference. Oh, I said his name! Don't say his name twice, he'll come out and kick your ass. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so he's about to start his promo, but he gets cut off by the Oracle, the wise man, Mr. Walrus himself. "My name is Paul Heyman." He comes out with B&B Security, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. No Seth Rollins, as he's not even in the building. Or is he? Anyway, then we see Randy Orton and his voice! He comes in to even the odds. Heyman hits his catchphrase, "My name is Paul Heyman." Instead of sending B&B Security to beat them up. So Heyman says, "We're here to talk to Randy," who's a hard man to reach these days. Yeah, because he's banging his hot wife, most likely. Anyway. So Heyman says, "We knew we could get you here by cornering Cody and get some RKO chants," and they start mocking that. So Paul moves to the tag team match between Cody and Randy and B&B Security. He wonders how it's going to go, as Orton would either be thinking he could be a better champion than Cody, or Cody will wonder where Randy was when they lose. So it looks like that they might be plotting a Randy Orton Cody Rhodes match somewhere down the line, maybe by WrestleMania. Who knows? Who knows when we get there? Maybe before then. Well, we got that. And then Heyman's like, that's not a prediction. That's not a spoiler. That is a prophecy. I don't like you, Paul, but I'll allow it. I'll allow you in just for saying that. Just keep saying that for a little while, then I'll kick you right back out. But anyway, we move on. Alright, so Paul's prophecy may be coming true. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, segment was alright. Gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running on Smackdown. We move on. Alright, then we go to the back with him, Carmelo Hayes. Put the fries in a bag, bro. You wash, unk. Anyway, Carmelo Hayes is walking to the ring, but he meets up with The Miz, who is pissed about what happened last week when the Street Profits beat them, and Melo could have saved the match, but he's like, I'm not, fuck you. And he's like, 3 strikes, you're out. Ouch! Like the Whammy would say. Anyway, so Miz yells at Melo for not helping him out last week. Carmelo tells him, 3 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out. We're done. No more Miz and Melo. And you should be happy because I always shoot first. That's what Kalani Jordan said. Oh, my. Alright, so I get that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then it's time for the U.S. title open challenge that Sammy Lame has. He's a fighting champion. The last couple matches has been great with Ray Phoenix and your boy is bouncy John Evans. So who should come out tonight? I was hoping well, not last night. Who's gonna come out? I was hoping Shinsuke. We get him, Carmelo Hayes. I'm like, oh, we're gonna get another banger. Comes out, says, we've done this before, but this time there was no one holding me back because they had that match when he first won the title, and thanks to Miz screwing up, Sammy won that match. So they wanted to redo it again, run it back a second time, and Sammy's all ready to go. But then the Miz comes out, hits a skull-crushing finale, on the ramp. And I guess we're going to get a new challenger. What I thought was going to be The Miz. But, no, not The Miz. It's Aleister Black. Mr. Black, Mr. Zelina Vega, basically, if you know what I mean. Lucky guy. So, got that. And, anyway. Alright, so Aleister Black comes out, just like walks past everybody. We get this match that lasted about 15 minutes. Get some arm drags to start, get back up. Aleister scores with a kick to face, takes over, followed by another kick to the titties. Ow, gotta see those titties. We go to break, come back. Sammy strikes away in the corner, clotheslines Aleister Black to the floor. Then a springboard moonsault. Drops Aleister Black again. Then a Michinoku Driver gives Sammy a near fall. Aleister Black goes with another kick. Hits that, gets a near fall of a bridging German suplex. Sammy comes back, goes for the Blue Thunder Bomb, which has won him 4 matches in his career. Last 3 have been, 3 in a row, basically. Goes for the Blue Thunder Bomb, gets blocked. Aleister Black sweep the leg down to son. Into an Oklahoma roll for a near fall. Sammy catches him up top, gets in a superplex as we go to another break and a double down. Come back, Aleister Black knees him out of mid-air for a near fall, and then strikes away in the corner. Sammy goes for a quick hell of a kick and missed, and then gets meteoric down by Mr. Black for another near fall. And then Bobby Priest comes out for a little distraction. And Aleister Black is like, what are you doing here? He gets hit with a hell of a kick right into the Blue Thunder Bomb. I guess that's now Sammy's finishing move used to be the Hell of a Kick. Now is Hell of a Kick into the Blue Thunder Bomb. So he hits the Blue Thunder Bomb for the 5th time. Sami Zayn gets the win to retain the U.S. title in a little over 15-minute match. It wasn't that bad, so I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. We get that. And then after the match, Pop McCree says, "Oh, you did great, but now it's time to pay the consequences." He takes Aleister Black, puts him in the laser, says, "Hey, Chico, something happened to this, something gonna happen to you," and something happens to that goddamn table, because the table broke. With a, like a power bomb. So that feud between Pop B and Aleister Black continues on. We'll see what happens with that. And that's that. Alright, then we go to the back. We have Chelsea Green and Alba Fire of the Secret Service. They interrupt Del Ruka, Sol Ruka, and Delta, who are talking with Nick Aldis, and Chelsea Green wants to have Delta and Sol Ruka in the Secret Service, but instead they get a tag team match player because they were talking shit. Player, hey, player, we got a tag team match player, and if you're not down with that, you're gonna go one-on-one with The Undertaker. God bless that great man, Teddy Long. Wait, it is. Alright, 2 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we go to Chelsea Green and Alba Fire taking on Del Ruka. 4-minute match. It's also with Alba Fire and Delta. Going to the corner to start. Delta chokes Alba Fire for her efforts. And then Delta's middle rope clothesline drops her. And then Chelsea Green comes in and has a little bit of luck. But then Sol Ruka comes in, gets a near fall of a X Factor. Big ups to X-Pac. Yes, back! But, Alba Fire gets on a cheap shot, so Chelsea Green can kick Sol Ruka right in the face, and then a good buster into a basement super kick. Gets another near fall on Sol Ruka, who pops right back up, and you know it's coming, and Booker T starts like, "Oh yeah, here it comes, oh yeah! Soul Snatcher!" By Sol Ruka, she takes Chelsea Green's soul. And they get the win in under 4 minutes. That's it. So I can see them going after Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, because they did have after the match, I should say, to have a segment. We see all 4 women. Charlotte and Alexa are impressed. And, yeah, we'll give you a title shot one day. When? Don't know. But I think it's next week. I think next week in Australia, mate, they get a tag team title shot. They're gonna win? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see, because one of them is from Australia, I think. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, after that, so all that I gave 3 out of 5 stars, even with the segment. Then we get a look back at, get ready, ladies and gentlemen, put up your ones for my tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And his return to Raw last week, beating the crap out of B&B Security. Standing tall with Jay and Jimmy, not really getting into the party festivities. We got that. Then we hear that tomorrow night on Raw in Dallas, Texas, we're going to open up with the GOAT. Not the GOAT of all GOATs, but the GOAT, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And I have a feeling we might get a 6-man tag team match. With who? Don't know. I don't know what Roman's going to do, unless it's going to be like Roman versus Bronson Reed Part 2, or Roman versus Braun Breaker Part 1. I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. Maybe a 3-on-2 handicap match. Who knows? So we got that. So Roman will open the show, and it's going to be great. Put up your ones, ladies and gentlemen. I want those ones in the comments. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright. We go to back with Cody and Randy. You know, 2/3 of Legacy back together for one night only. They're kind of cool with each other. Okay, we'll see what happens in the main event. Alright, after that, we go to Nick Aldis in the ring to MC the contract signing for Crown Jewel between the Raw Women's Champions La Primera, Stephanie Vercour, and the SmackDown Women's Champion. You know her, you love her, you can't get enough of her. It's Tiffy time! Daddy! Yes. What is it, Sunshine? What? I got a contract signing. Did you see it? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You did very well. I wish you luck at Crown Jewel, Sunshine. You look absolutely perfect. Aw, Daddy! I love you, Daddy. Can I have your credit card? Yeah. Go have fun. Oh, yeah, tell Marcel to stop dressing up like a clown. Yeah, thank you. We move on with that. Alright, so, not like all contract signings that end in chaos, this one didn't. They stare at each other a bit. Stephanie says, "May the best women win." And she was talking in Spanglish, basically, which was, I thought, nice. Tiffy says, "I'll win, because it doesn't matter where they are, it's always Tiffy time." So they both signed the contract, and then Nick Aldis hypes up the match. Then Tiffy Stratton leaves, leaving Stephanie Vercour in the ring. Then Kiana James and the Women's U.S. Champion Julia come from behind. They take out Tiffany Stratton, and then they say Stephanie Vercour isn't a superstar just yet. Kiana James always will represent her. And then Tiffany comes back, pulls Kiana to the floor, beats her up a little bit, and then Stephanie goes right after Julia. Oh, we've seen that before. They go at it a little bit, and Stephanie tries for the SVB, and Julia got out of it. And this Friday night on the program in Australia at 8 a.m. Eastern Time via VPN, Stephanie Vercour and Tiffany Stratton will take on Julia and Kiana James in a tag team match, player. You gotta love it at 8 a.m. Great. If you don't have a VPN, you're screwed! Well, you can see it at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on the USA Network later Friday night. We get that. Alright, after that, we got a video from earlier today. We got Bouncy Javon Evans talking to Nick Aldis, who thinks Javon has a big future on Smackdown. Foreshadowing. And then Rey Fenix comes in to talk to Bouncy, but then Los Lobos come in, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. Los Lobos kick your face! Los Lobos kick your teeth! Los Lobos kick your ass into outer space! Alright, they come in and mock them, and guess what? We got a tag team match out of that! This whole show felt like we needed Teddy Long. Shit. What was it, circa 2004? Alright, we got that. Alright, then we got a video for Jacob Mean. He's tired of hearing people whining and bitching and complaining, which is why he interrupted Drew McIntyre last week, and he says, "I'm going to the top, and you're not gonna stop me, Drew, because I'm all gas, no brakes, you know what I mean? I love you! Mr. Gilmore! Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you very much. We move on with that. Alright, then we go to the... How much time? Okay. We go to the tag match. Bouncy Javon Evans and Rey Fenix taking on Los Garza. Pretty fun match. Lots of flippy dippity doos. We're getting to the end. And, we get a powerbomb World's Strongest Slam combo for a near fall on Bouncy Javon Evans. They get back up. Bouncy kicks both of them down, including knocking Angel Garza to the outside. Humberto Carrillo's rolled up with the ropes, gets a near fall. Surprised the referee didn't see that. But Rey Fenix makes a blind tag. And then Bouncy Javon Evans hits the top rope. Giddy Casa! Bang! Drops Angel Garza, leaving Rey Fenix to hit the MMP, which is the Phoenix driver, for the pin on Angel Garza in 9 minutes. They get the win. There you go. Not a bad match. 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, we go to back with, I think, Kathy Kelly and Poppy Priest, who says, "I am the consequences for Aleister Black, And then Kit Wilson, still in his wheelchair, comes in to call Poppy out for his toxic masculinity, his toxicity. His toxicity in our city. No, what about the world? Okay, I'm not gonna sing that song. Anyway, Poppy sends the wheelchair crashing into various things. Strike! So he says, I'll serve me, you, next week in Australia in a last man standing match. Oh, that's gonna be brutal. And that's all I gotta say about that. Let me move on. Alright, then we got another video for the MFTs. We see Solo, we saw Tongaloa, and then we saw Jason Mateo come back into the group saying, I love you, Solo. Now we got Hukulio Talatanga coming in and professing his love for Solo. But Solo says, there's something missing here. What is it? I need to find it. So, I guess they're looking for Tamatanga. Or is a new member coming? I mean, there's so many freaking Samoans in the Samoan dynasty. I mean, who's next? Zila? Laisanoi? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that. Let me move on. Alright, we go back to Street Profits with BFAB are ready for the Wyatts next week for the tag team titles. And they're fighting for each other. They're fighting for their lives, basically. Then the Wyatts pop up on the screen behind them, basically pointing out their issues with the Profits. Actually, the issues that the Profits have been having. And basically says, we're going to retain the titles and kick your ass. And then that's pretty much it. Moving on. Alright, then we get to the main event of the evening. Randy and Cody taking on Braun and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Seth Rollins comes in and stomps Orton. And then we got a tsunami on Randy. 1, 2, 3 to get the win. And then after the match, Seth wants to go after Cody. Heyman says no. But Seth goes in the ring, misses a stomp. Cody hits its crossroads, and that ends the show. That's it. Well, 6.5 out of 10 stars for Smackdown, and that's pretty much it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. My battery was about to end, so until next time, peace!